Oh, I told y'all we was coming back, didn't I? So shout out to Michelle ATLien. You know, it was her birthday not too long ago. Happy birthday, Michelle. She dropped a bombshell because there's a lot going on with Tamar, and it seemed like y'all just need to pray for Tamar, and not because I think anything happened to her as far as an injury. I just think that lady loves to be messy, and she needs to get her life together. Let's go ahead and get started. But first, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's do it. What's up, everybody? It's your boy AT2 bringing you another episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling? I wanted to go ahead and post the link for Michelle's video. Here is the link for the full video. Again, shout out to her. But Tamar was at the club, and a lot of people have been saying that. And where did that come from? It came from Michelle. But let's go ahead and say what's up to the people. What's up, son? How you doing? What's up, beautiful? Nice to see you. What's up to Paris? How you doing? Thank you. What's up, Ronnie? What's up, Jinkmeister? What's up, Addicted? Hello, everybody. What's up, Smooth? What's up, Savvy? I see y'all up in the building. Go ahead and hit that like button, y'all. What's up, Miss Kitty? Good, you don't fail me now. What's up, Nene? What's up, T? How you doing? Back-to-back videos, yes, back-to-back. Wait, AT2, I'm trying to get some work done, but you keep dropping video. Okay, I'll take a little break after this one. Don't worry. But again, so Michelle dropped this exclusive, so we're gonna go ahead and watch it. Fair use, fair commentary, all that good stuff. Y'all already know what it is. Let's get started. So first, she's gonna start out that Tamar and Todd got into it at the club over Kandi. So I guess they still beefing. I thought the beef between her and Kandi was over with, but no, it's still going on. Here we go.
Okay, and this was prior to Tamar allegedly losing 4 teeth and having a fractured nose. Todd came to the St. Regis, and Tamar was in the St. Regis sloppy drunk. Okay, somebody actually said this in my comment section. Hold on, let me pull the comment so y'all can see I got the receipts. Hold on, I'm gonna pull the comment section. And when they said it, I immediately remembered that somebody had told me that they had seen Todd at the St. Regis. And when Todd came in, I'm just gonna read my thing. Hold on. Let me go on my thing. Hold on. Let me go into the channel. Let me go into the studio. Hold on. Y'all know I like receipts. I don't like just talking and not telling y'all what I'm talking about. And then I'm going to and then I'm going to the responded. And then I'm gonna filter. Okay. And it was search.
Oh, she's trying to pull it up. But the
it is right here.
I know that was meant to be a joke, but I was gonna say if somebody actually did do something to Tamar, you wouldn't know who it was because she be beefing with so many people. You know what I mean?
Here it is right here. Hold on, put it in here. Put it in here. Stop screen. Oh, I love receipts. Don't y'all love receipts?
Yes, like this video.
I do. So look at this. So somebody had told me this. I was at the St. Regis a couple of weeks ago in Buckhead. Wait, she was on the patio cursing some dude out.
Hold on, Addicted, you got the tea? Hold on. Is that what they be doing there? Wait, are they working girls? Working girls? Is that what they are? And they be looking for rich men? You give them $1, they might holla. Is that where the working girls be at? Ooh. Man, wow. And that's where Tamar, oh, well, I ain't saying Tamar get down with the get down, but Tamar said she was dating some rich man recently. I guess that rich man must be Mendeecees, but that's Yandy's money, by the way. Anyway,
it was a peaceful night. Todd Tucker was there. Drew's husband Ralph was there, and I think I saw Mendeecees. But anyway, we were all on the patio, and I was chilling with my friend, and suddenly I heard this familiar voice cursing someone out. I turned to my left, and it was Miss Tamar Braxton. This is true tea. And this was 5 days ago, okay? And this was under the post when I was talking about the accident. Now here I am 5 days ago responding. 5 days ago, y'all do the math. I said, oh wow, that's crazy. Someone literally just told me that same story. Said she was drunk as a skunk and was yelling for Todd to take accountability for what Kandi did. They said Todd left because of Tamar screaming at him. A mess, okay? And look, Mendeecees was at the St. Regis too. And since that time, people have been speculating that Tamar was with Mendeecees the night her teeth gotten allegedly knocked out. And we don't even know. It might have been her molar. She might have been eating crab legs. She might have been chewing on the damn skin. I don't know what she was doing. But
see, everybody all like, okay, I don't know if I believe this whole you fell on your face and all this other stuff. Like, it ain't making no sense. Probably she was chewing on some crab legs, cracking them and everything, and her veneers fell out or something.
Apparently, yeah, I don't even know if she missing any teeth. Let's start there, because when I asked around, when I heard about it after I did that video, I was told that she drove her as so she had someone drive her to Miami to get her teeth fixed. Okay. I guess Dr. Heavenly could fit her in. I don't know, but they went to Miami. She got her teeth fixed. She came back. Okay. And then on Friday night, this past Friday night, Tamar was up in the club. Okay. Tamar was the club. Ask anybody who was in Whiskey Mistress on Friday night. Okay, 3 days after she allegedly almost died in a pool of blood after missing 4 teeth and a fractured nose, she was in the club. And I was like, what is Tamar doing here in the club? She ain't got look, she was there. She was drinking. I didn't see no teeth. I didn't ask her to open her mouth, but she was there. So I don't know what's true, what's false. I don't know how severe her injuries were. I know people kept saying that she was hospitalized and she was this, she was that. If she was out and she was in the club on Friday. Okay.
Now you saying you lost mobility and stuff like that. And here's the thing. If her situation where she almost nearly died, she woke up in a pool of blood, she would have still been in the hospital, you guys. And even if they released her out the hospital, they would have told her, like, don't go anywhere, lay down, like there would be some like precautions to make sure that she's not out and about. What are you doing at the club? And then especially you broke your nose and you missing teeth. That means your lip is probably busted. Like you're not going to want to go out because your face looks busted, right? So you telling me that her face got healed within 5 days and now she's okay? That's not making any sense to me.
So there's that. Other people who I know personally who stay in the vicinity somewhere around where Tamar stays have said that they've seen Mendeecees headed towards Tamar's place. That's what I had heard. Okay, that's what I had heard. Mendeecees was also at Whiskey Mistress. Okay, I'm just letting you know. So people even on TikTok have been saying that she and Mendeecees have been hanging out together late at night. Okay, because most people aren't at Whiskey Mistress till after midnight. I did see somebody was saying they was shooting a video together. They was doing this. They it's a publicity stunt. It was this. Okay, if it's all that, why they hanging out that time of night? Why is he going to her house at 3-4 in the morning? What is happening?
Right.
Okay, I don't know. Y'all let me know. It wasn't no production team around, wasn't nobody shooting nothing. So it is what it is. And so
Right,
when
Ronnie.
I tell you this ain't what I heard, this what I know, it is what it is. So y'all can take it however y'all want to take it. I don't look, but he's not married. Oh, he divorced. Is Mendeecees. See, I don't know nothing about Love and Hip Hop. I don't know nothing about Kandi and Mendeecees. I don't even
see. So they're not, because I said they were married, but they're actually not married. It's a spiritual marriage because remember he had that case and everything like that. So Yandy didn't want to be responsible, so they didn't actually legally get married. So yeah.
watch that show no more. I know they came from Love and Hip Hop New York and moved down to Atlanta to be on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I know she be hanging out with Portia and them sometimes. That's all I know. I know they was having problems in their marriage just by me, looking his name up on TikTok. But that's all I know. But apparently, you said on Tamar, Twitter, Tamar and Mendecees is in a movie. Okay, well maybe that's how they got close because they are definitely close.
And like Michelle said, I didn't see no cameras around. And why would you be hanging around at that time of night if you're filming? That doesn't make any sense. Unless Tamar is going to be on the next season of Love and Hip Hop. But I don't think you can. I think that would be conflicting because Braxton Family Values is We TV, and then Love and Hip Hop is is it VH? I know it's VH1, but I forgot the company that owns it. It's two separate companies.
Okay. I'm just letting you know they are definitely close. Since when Mendeecees was acting. Okay. I didn't say nothing about Tamar messing with Todd. Tamar was cursing Todd out because remember, her, Todd, and Kandi have been beefing for a minute. Y'all can put 2 and 2 together and come up with 8. I don't care. You said how Junkie get in the mess because Junkie was the last person to see Tamar with all her teeth intact. Okay, Junkie decided to go on his platform and tell everybody that he didn't have nothing to do with that lady. That's how he got in it. Now, if he did, if he knew more, he should have said more, or he should not have said anything at all. Meanwhile, because he said something, everybody is speculating that he had something to do with it. Okay, now, I mean, it is what it is. It's not far-fetched to assume that a junkie will be high with somebody and they black out and they lose their teeth. That's all. When I did my video, I said it too. It's not hard to believe. Now, is that what happened? I don't know. But somebody who is always high on several different substances can never control themselves, even online. You cannot tell me that you're not thinking the same thing. I don't care if you're a member of the Junkie Bunch or not. Junkie has a problem with substances, whether it's alcohol, whether it's weed, whether it's that white stuff, whether it's whatever. Okay, he does what he does, and for Tamar Braxton to be hanging around somebody who is a known junkie, okay, everybody was looking like what had happened. Did the two druggies get to fighting? Like, did he give her something? Was her weed laced? Did somebody put something in her drink? Like, what had happened? And apparently, I don't.
Michelle is always going to drag Funky whenever she can. But I think even she know that Tamar is full of shit, Oh
no. You said Junkie is in Tamar video too. Well, good for Junkie. Okay, listen, birds of a feather be flocking together. I don't know what's going on with Tamar. Okay, I don't know. Only thing I know is that somebody needs some rehab. And then it might not be Tamar. You said the marriage not real. Rashida and Kirk called them out about lying about being married. What? Okay, what? Shout out to my Facebook over there. Okay, hey, Shauna Spice friend said, preach. I'm just letting y'all know. I don't know why people be getting mad at me for stating the obvious. It is obvious. Do y'all not see Junkie over there sniffing and wiping his nose and doing this right here? He do this all. You know what that is? That's me taking myself off the camera. If I wanted to take myself off the camera to take a bump, okay, he do this.
Oh my God. Not take a bump. Oh my God.
I know I'm petty, but it is what it is. I just be wanting to let people know, the junkie gonna junkie. I be on these internet streets, honey. I be looking. Anyway, moving on. Like this video, you said they need to put Tamar on Watch What on Real Housewives. Oh,
That's why I tried not to turn off my camera, because I'm all like, are people going to think something? And I'm all like, no, nobody's going to think anything. Now this makes me self-conscious about when I have my camera off.
okay. Wasn't you hanging with Junkie? I mean, when I found out he was a junkie, I wasn't hanging with him no more. Okay, so don't be blaming me. Like he said, that was 10 years ago. Okay, that was after. Look, it's been 10 years. It's been 8 years since he put dog shit all in my house and then paid the rent and stole out of my purse and stole my credit card numbers. It's been 8 years since then. So don't be talk about. I've been hanging with. I don't hang with junkies. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Like this video, please. Thank you. Like this video.
My God. Again, shout out to Michelle. You know, I have no dog in the fight. I don't know Funky Dineva. Never interacted with him. He's purely just commentary. But of course, with Michelle, it's a little deeper than that, because again, he tore up that lady house. He did. But again, you know, the reason why I said, you know, is Michelle sticking up for her friend Funky is because she exposed that tea that, hey, Tamar was out at the club on Friday. Like, she wasn't like, oh my God. Like I said, I need to see Tamar bandaged up. You know, like a mummy. I need to see her bandaged up. That's what I want to see. If Tamar gets on camera and her face is normal with no scratches or nothing, I'm going to be pissed. Because the way that she said she injured herself, like somebody said, she would be swollen. Like there's going to be some kind of, something's going to be swollen. And for it to happen on Sunday and then you're at the club on Friday, that's not making any sense. You don't heal that fast. Even with the teeth situation, like she should have like a busted lip if that's truly what happened. Her teeth fell out. She should have like a busted lip, like, because I know she had to have bit down on her lip or something, unless she, you know, felt like, you know, oh, that looked a little dirty. But you know, unless she felt like that don't make no sense. You know what I mean? So it's something going on, y'all. It's something going on. It ain't, yeah, something ain't right. Definitely ain't right. All right, so I know the last show you guys wanted me to drop the link, so I will go ahead and do that now. Again, you know, come up, say what you got to say. Don't make it long. You know, you got a couple of minutes to raffle off. I might ask you a question or two. Don't try to steal my shine. Don't start cussing and yelling and saying words that you know you ain't supposed to say. Give your opinion. I say, oh, thank you so much, and then we move on to the next person. You know, I gotta give the rules and stuff like that because people don't know how to act. Oh, and don't bring up no outside drama that happened with another YouTuber. Do not do that because y'all like to be doing that too. Oh, AT2, did you hear this person was talking about? No, this is not that show. You should have called in on the other show when we was talking about it. Don't talk about it now. Damn it. Oh, and go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. You know what? I haven't hit y'all with a commercial. Let's do a commercial real quick.
Monica, this is for you, baby. Miss Bojangles herself, allegedly. I know you're just an avatar, but baby, you fine as heck. Yeah, I know you're just an avatar, but baby girl, you wear it real well, Monica. You are the finest, yeah. Baby girl, they press to find ya, yeah. You might be a Grand Theft Auto character, yeah. Monica, avatar, but baby girl, you fine as heck. Yeah, I know you just an avatar, but baby girl, you wear it well, Monica. You are the finest, yeah. Baby girl, they press to find ya.
Why does it got 0 likes on the video? Yeah, it says I got 0 likes. Oh, get them likes up, y'all. Yeah, but essentially, you know, like I was saying in the other video, I think that Tamar should have came out and said something. Her just leaving this, and I don't know why it was a situation where she couldn't just say, "Hey, Funky Dineva had nothing to do with nothing." Make it make sense. How the hell are you gonna invite y'all to come up and shut you up before he let you? That's why nobody want to come up, because listen. Make it make sense. Know what I'm talking about. All content creators know what I'm talking about. You be like, yeah, I'm gonna drop the link, and then somebody. It's always somebody. For me, it's Miss Barbara, but it's always somebody who like totally just goes off on a tangent, and you're like, wait, what's going on? Like, I didn't sign up for this, and I don't think the people signed up for it. You know, it's always something. But yeah, I know. But hey, at least I let them know up front, and they ain't surprised. Get all long-winded. Listen, don't y'all be hating sometimes when content creators do a call-in show? Like, it's like, sometimes I like it. You know, everybody has a difference of opinion, and I love hearing different opinions, but then there's people who just be, come on now. You know they be doing the most. But anyway, what do you guys think about Tamar being at the club? Being at the club on Friday. She done busted her face, but yet she was at the club. It's not making sense to me. And again, a lot of people say, well, AT2, she don't owe nobody nothing, blah, blah, blah. I totally understand that. However, the issue is that none of us would have known about this if she didn't post it. I can't even blame Funky Dineva for saying anything about it, because technically she was the one who posted about it. We would have not known anything if she didn't make that initial post. And let's be honest, Tamar is not big enough of a star for like people hiding in our garbage can and like people trying to spy on her. Like, she's not a big enough star for that. So this would have been a situation where we didn't know about, but she wanted to garner sympathy from the people. And granted, she thought like this was going to be her ticket into the greatest PR stunt ever. And it didn't work out that way, unfortunately. Because now we're looking at you like, okay, well, if this is real, it was bad timing for you to drop that PR video of your movie and album that nobody is going to buy. I don't know. Some of y'all might buy it. Let me be nice. Are y'all gonna listen to Tamar's album when it come out? Put a 1 in the chat. You're gonna listen to her album. Put a 2 in the chat. You're not gonna listen to that shit. You know, if it ain't Love and War, I don't want to hear it. Only in Love and War. You know, if it ain't Love and War, a lot of 2s in the chat. Yeah. If it ain't Love and War, we don't want it. That's how I feel. I'm going to listen with a side eye. Let's get messy. Who was the content creators making negative? Oh, you know, I don't. Here's the thing. I guess I would include myself because people said that I blame Funky. And I want to say this. I did not blame Funky for what happened. What I was saying was Funky knows more than what he's leading on because he knows who the people are that was with her. And my thing is like, I would have definitely said something. Like, once it started getting out of hand, I'll be like, hey, well, like I told you guys, I had nothing to do with it. And these are the people that you need to actually check. Him protecting Tamar was his own bad. He should not have protected her. Because again, now he's saying that he's going to expose her relationship if she don't apologize to him. You know, we played this video earlier. He's going to expose it if she don't issue a statement or apology. Has she issued a statement or apology? Miss Barbara, there you are. I dropped the link for you, Miss Barbara. Why you ain't click the link? Well, I dropped it for everybody, just not Miss Barbara. Yeah, but who is the content creator talking shit? Y'all, we want to know. Mims is trying to get me dragged. He know I don't mind. I told y'all, you did, Miss Kid. You did. Yeah, but I'm all like, again, if he would have just said, or actually, if he just would have came out and say, hey, pray for my friend. She got hurt. I know you guys seen us together, but like I said, or like I'm telling you, I left early, so I don't know what happened. But if there was more concern, then it'd be one thing. But there was no concern. Oh, here we go, Miss Barbara. Miss Barbara, can you hear me?
Yeah, I think I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Why do you sound different?
I don't know.
Okay, but go ahead and sound off, Miss Barbara. What you got to say?
My story's not going to change. Like I said, Funky knew more about that night, what happened to Tamar. That was the whole problem. The argument was the way Funky and what Funky said he did to himself. It was all about the way he was addressing someone that was supposed to be a friend. That's why we was coming at him. All right. Tamar never retracted her statement about her teeth. So all of a sudden, everybody is just following what Funky Diva says. And I don't think I'm not going to follow it. I'm going to stand on 10 toes down. You knew what happened that night. Now, all of a sudden, you got big old receipts to drop.
So here's a little pushback. What do you feel about Tamar allegedly being at the club on Friday? Do you still believe that she was hurt, or do you think that this was a PR stunt?
I definitely think she was hurt, and I think it has to do with this big old secret. I'm going to stand on her being assaulted because she never retracts her statement. She never said, look, guys, I was not assaulted. If she would have said, look, guys, I wasn't assaulted. I didn't wake up in a pool of blood. I didn't lose no teeth. Then I could go with it was a publicity stunt. But I'm looking at the internet and I'm seeing a woman in her car crying, talking about Tamar in the hospital fighting for her life. So I'm confused.
Wait, who said that?
Yes, I dropped by a video because I'm stroking the videos and the ladies in the car.
Stroking the videos?
You know, I'm always stroking to see what's going on. And
I think that's the wrong word, Miss Barbara. Stroking and videos should not be in the same unless you're talking about something else.
I said what I said. I was stroking the videos. Okay. And she was crying, talking about Tamar was fighting for her life in the hospital. So my whole thing is, was she hospitalized? Was she hospitalized? That's what I want to know. Did someone, or what happened to her veneers? Because veneers are not hard to knock out, but teeth are.
I am looking right now. Was it on YouTube or TikTok?
One of those shorts. And it was YouTube.
It was a short.
It was a YouTube short. This light-skinned girl in her car crying, saying that.
Oh, wait, Sunrise, you say Cheryl and Peril said it?
Nobody mentioned those old farts names. Nobody mentioned nothing about them and that squeaky ass voice. Ain't nobody mentioned.
Be nice. Come on now, Miss Barbara.
No, I see. I just was in the bushes looking at her squeaking, talking the same thing I'm talking. talking about no funky, and then she got Mrs. over there, Mrs. Sherry.
Miss Barbara, I'm gonna stay in the background. I'm gonna bring up the next guest because you see, this is why I give rules. Y'all be all like, "Oh, AT2, you giving all them rules." No, this is why I give rules because you know Miss Barbara don't know how to act. What's up, Cry for Help? How you? The emoji. Oh my God, Cry for Help.
What's up?
Hey. Go ahead. So why are you crying for help? Or is this a nod to Tamar?
Who's Tamar?
The lady in the thumbnail?
I just picked a picture of somebody crying. No. Okay, so I think the confusion lies with is Funky saying that she did or did not actually have a fall. I think if you take out everything else that he said, he clearly is acknowledging that she may have had a fall. The problem is if you are going to text somebody nonsensical things when they're asking about your health, and if you are a friend and you are saying, I'm now wrapped into whatever you have going on, can you release a statement? That's very simple to do. So that's the PR stunt. I don't think anybody is actually saying that she may not be hurt. Is the fact that she, I mean, okay, I can't speak for you, but in this space, everybody has a manager, everybody has a publicist, everybody has something. So it's very easy. But if you are texting me and the only thing you won't respond to is, are you okay? And can you clear my name? Then it sounds like you're running a stunt.
Right. And then also too, why couldn't she just simply say like, hey, Funky had nothing to do with what's going on? Like, it's almost like she dropped that she got hurt and then now she's not talking about it again. But no one forced her to say anything. This is her fault.
Yeah. I
So
agree.
do you think that so you don't think that this is a PR stunt? This is just bad timing with her releasing the video and stuff like that, right?
Who said that?
Oh, who said that?
I didn't say that. I said the woman might be hurt, but
She might be.
if Funky has receipts in text messages where he actually asked her how she's doing, she won't reply. But then you're sending me nonsense. You're on your internet doing, stories. Then what is it? And then after you threaten her, she comes back with, well, how do we make this right?
Right, because my thing would be like, what do you mean how you make it right? You make it right by clarifying what happened and what really went on. Like, you don't leave people guessing and thinking that I had something to do with it. That's crazy how, she can respond about everything else, but she can't respond about what's going on. Because my thing is like, I need Tamar to do a video and I need to see her face. I'm sorry. I might be the bad guy, but I need to see her face. Like, I need to see Tamar like this.
Somebody wants to know if you're taking a bump because you're off camera.
No, actually, I was getting dressed for y'all. Hold on. This is how I need to see Tamar. I need to see Tamar just like this. Wrapped up and everything like that. I need to see her like this. Funky Dineva didn't do anything to me. And I want to see the teeth. I want to see the teeth that fell out. I want to see the teeth that fell out. I want to see her wrapped up, bandaged up, and everything like that. If I don't see that, I'm thinking she faked it.
I mean, I didn't even really know all the stuff about what Michelle had said. Did Michelle see her herself, or did somebody report to Michelle?
Someone reported to Michelle, but Michelle said that, as I understand, she had known about them being out together, her and Mendeecees, and she said they would hang out late and there was no cameras around because, the whole thing is that Mendeecees and her were filming, this movie that we now know of, but they would hang out with no cameras. So it's like, okay, well, what's really going on? And then Funky alluded to him protecting her love or relationship or whatever. So it does make it seem like, okay, well, what's really going on?
I mean, it could be Mendeecees, but just to say that somebody in Atlanta is hanging out late at night, I don't think that that's definitive proof. Did anybody send Michelle a text message with the picture?
No, we did not get a picture. That's true. We didn't get a picture.
So probably like a subscriber said, I'm here at this place and I've seen Tamar. And maybe it's like a trusted subscriber.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Somebody would need to ask Michelle, like, because it's not that I'm doubting what she's saying. I'm pretty sure she probably did get that tip, but I mean, if somebody were to tip me off, I would tell them they got to give me a picture.
Yeah, allegedly it'd be going down at the St. Regis.
They weren't at the St. Regis.
What's the other place that Michelle said? The whiskey disky?
The whiskey, it was something.
Some whiskey, yeah.
Whiskey love or something. Whiskey.
Yeah. So it was the St. Regis the weekend that she got into it with Todd, and then this Friday it was the Whiskey Dixie or something like that.
Hold on, let me look it up. Whiskey Restaurant, Atlanta.
What was it, you guys?
The Whiskey Mistress.
Yeah.
Let's see. I mean, I don't really think that they're of the caliber to beat the St. Regis, considering that when her ex-husband or her ex-boyfriend let Tommy Lee sit on his face, they were using Marriott points at the St. Regis. So I highly doubt that they're St. Regis type people. That's for the Shamias and the Porsches.
Oh, like the people with the real money.
I mean,
if
you're using Marriott points to hook up with your ex-girlfriend's enemy, and you probably took her out on a date with a Groupon, I don't know. Kudos to Tamar, because at least now she's not with some dude that's like chewing on her arm like a drumstick.
Not like a drumstick. I didn't see
What's
that.
his name was biting her?
Oh, JR?
Vince was biting her. Vince was running behind biting people, running behind her mom trying to bite her. Yeah.
Listen, Vince be hungry, so yeah, that's why.
Oh no, Really Real says Michelle was actually there.
Oh, okay. That's what, okay.
Yeah, because people can say a lot about Michelle, but usually when she's like reporting on something, I never really hear people around Atlanta say, she's not telling the truth. So that's why I was like, it must be like a really, really, if somebody tipped her off, they must have been like a trusted person. She's not just going to go based on some random person.
Yeah, the first story about Todd and Tamar getting into it, that was, she heard about that one. And then the one about them being at the whiskey place, that one she was there for. Okay, that's what it was. Thank you guys for clarifying.
Somebody said something wasn't true. Addicted to shoes, what's not true?
Thank you. Michelle's in the building. What's up, Michelle? Everybody say happy birthday, even though it's belated. Everybody say happy birthday to Michelle, you guys.
Happy birthday.
But yeah.
So okay, hold on. So was there anything on her nose, face, bandages? Since we have a witness.
It's funny because Michelle said, well, I didn't ask her to show me her teeth. So, I'm assuming listen, I told you, Tamar need to get on this camera with her face like this and show us that, she got bandages on. Like, we need to see the nose, everything. We need to see bandages. Oh, Michelle said no bandages. Ding, 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 ding. Because here's the thing, if that fall was how she described, she would still be swollen. It happened on Sunday to Friday. You can't tell me that she miraculously healed that quickly.
Okay, what was she wearing? was she was she wearing something that was like revealing? Did it look like she was on a date? Go ahead and give us all the
Cocktails were flowing. So when you got a new grill and everything like that, well, her lip is busted, so I'm assuming like she must have had some sutures or something. So you drinking and everything, like
you can drink when you have veneers.
But when you just get them done, you got your mouth busted and everything like that.
It's kind of crazy that you would be at a restaurant with mistress in the title.
Well, I mean, I would say she is a mistress, but allegedly, well, not allegedly, Mendeecees and Kandi aren't married. We know that. They didn't legally get married. It was a spiritual thing.
What was she wearing? Was she wearing something revealing?
Oh, Michelle, was she wearing revealing clothes? Was her clothes revealing? Because again, could she have bruises on her body? You know, you fall like that, it got to be scraped, everything. Again, but even with that being said, now that I think about it, if she was able to go to the club, she could have easily cleared up this whole rumor going around that Funky did something to her, right? Oh, we gotta go. Listen, let me get my Patreon subscription. Because yeah, I definitely want to know. Because I'm like, Tamar, why this whole situation was just messy. Oh no, Michelle, you fine. No. Make your money. I'm not mad. Don't you ever think I'm mad about it? No, not at all. Trust me. Oh, hold on. Think. Did it? Mims, you back?
Michelle said y'all got to pay for the details.
Yeah. I was all like, no, I'm not mad at her at all. No, I said, no, make your money. I totally get it.
So that makes a lot more sense. Like I was saying, you know, if she says she saw it, she saw it. So
yeah. And again, for if the injuries are really like she said it was, I would expect, bandages or something on her face.
Just meeting up with somebody is not enough to say. I mean, it literally could be anybody that she's dating romantically. I wouldn't even be surprised if it's JR, because like I said, I was in a club with JR and Mendeecees a couple months back. JR was like,
they a poly? Is that what it is?
A who?
A poly, like polyamorous.
I highly doubt that.
Oh, okay.
I highly doubt that. But
I wouldn't be surprised to tell you the truth.
JR was so thirsty. He literally was standing on the seat in the section, and initially there was like no girls there with him. So if you have a section, what would you need to be standing up? Like most people will sit, they'll, sit on the back row of a section. It doesn't even make sense to just be standing. He wanted to be seen. So then some randoms came in and he was all in their face. There's a lot of people. I only saw one bottle. And then Mendeecees came in. So I wouldn't even be surprised if she's quietly dating JR again. It's too many questions. There's too many questions.
Listen, I feel like Tamar is saving this for like a big, not storyline, but a story time, and that she's going to share this and find some way to make herself the victim. Just like she did with the Krishan James Wright situation. She made herself the victim.
It's really unnecessary, to be honest with you. I give her a lot of shit, but if you really break it down, you have your own show. You have a lot of which is akin to Tammy's show on, I think, like MTV. It might even be like the same producers of the show, but you have your own show. You have a new
Mhm.
season of Braxton Family Values. You just did your own successful tour, which means that you do have your own audience for your music. So all of those things, so you're going to be on television where you control it on your own show. You're going to be on television with your family, which is a solidified show. You have a whole, I don't understand this EP/movie thing, but she has a fan base. If you go through her comment section, they are clearly interested in her music. So there's no
Right.
need for added publicity is the point. You wouldn't need to run a stunt because you're talented. You don't have to do that. That's what makes this so interesting because there's no need for that. You're like 50 years old. Um, she looks better than ever after she dumped JR. So what is the point of this? Even if she is truly injured or was injured or whatever this is, it doesn't add up.
Yeah, I don't know if she, and give credit to Miss Barbara. Miss Barbara said that she doesn't feel like Tamar actually has like people around her, like professionals. I feel like the people that are around Tamar are her friends. I know like Rob Thatcher is one of the people. LaTroy was one of the people, but then they had a falling out. James Wright was like her friend before he became her backup singer. You see what I'm saying? Like it seemed like everybody is her friend in some way. And you know, that typically works. You want to have people that you quote unquote trust, but are they professionals?
Well, I mean, she has a manager and she has a publicist, so it's not like your manager and publicist is going to be a yes man unless it's like, somebody you are just dating and you turn them into your manager.
But are those people her friend though? You know?
So wait, you
Oh
rushed Miss Barbara off. You rushed Miss Barbara off to then use her points. Barbara, don't come back up.
no,
Don't come back up on this man's channel.
no,
He really just
no. Miss Barbara started spilling some tea about somebody, and I was like, hold on, they're like, don't do that right now. Thank you, Michelle. She said, love you. I'm at lunch, gonna catch the replay. Thank you. Have a good lunch.
You need to go ahead and get her Patreon.
Oh no, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna definitely get her Patreon because I'm trying to see what's going down. I'm already a member, but I didn't get the Patreon though. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that.
This is a
All right.
lot.
Well, cry for help. Was there anything else you wanted to say?
Y'all don't come up when he asks you because he's not gonna appreciate you.
Don't be telling people that. All right. Thank you for coming up. Oh my God. Miss Barbara, go ahead and close this out, Miss Barbara.
Thank you, everybody. Now you see how he treats me. He's another.
What's up, Miss Loretta?
He's another funky cold Medea. See how AT2 treat me? Okay. That's all I got to say. Now let me just make this. Let's be clear. Okay.
Let's be clear.
Let's be clear. Funky Diva did this to himself. We came after him because of the way he did his commentary on what supposedly happened to Tamar with such a unloving, disrespectful attitude. We said what we said, and we was right, because all of a sudden receipts have to be dropped, a big old secret. So we were saying that he knew more that was going on that could have been sinisterly done to Tamar. We know you know who have the skeletons in the closet. So tell us the tea. Now all of a sudden it's a bunch of tea. But we wrong. We wrong to say you knew some more information. Now I'm going to tell everything. Y'all girls don't get it together. I'ma tell. Go ahead with that. That's all I got to say. Thank you, AT2.
You welcome. Love you, Miss Barbara. No, she got a point though. She really has a point. Like like he put it out there that, oh, I ain't got nothing to do with it, blah blah blah. And now that you're mad, oh, well, I'm really gonna tell it now. And it's all like, oh, so you did know more. Like, it's something, y'all. It is something. Like, this whole situation is messy. Very, very, very messy. But hell, we here for the entertainment. We love it, right? All right, you guys, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Also, shout out to Michelle too as well. Make sure you guys go ahead and check out the full video and subscribe to her Patreon too. I think I did drop her link. Oh, I gotta reshare it again because the link is for this stream, not the other thing. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Okay. Also, like, what the heck happened? Okay. And you guys, we will be back later. Like I said, I'm going to give y'all some time to relax. We done talked about it. I don't know if Funky's going live again, but there's a few other topics. Like I said, we still got to talk about Jussie Smollett. Can y'all believe Jussie Smollett might be innocent? That documentary kind of changed my mind. Oh, thank you, Nichelle. I appreciate that. That documentary kind of changed my mind, you guys. I don't know if y'all checked out the Netflix documentary. Go ahead and check it out. Jussie, I don't want to say innocent, but he might not be all the way guilty. That's what I want to say. He might not be all the way guilty. We're going to talk about it, though, y'all. But thank y'all for joining the show. I appreciate, love y'all. We out of here. Deuces.